session again. As usual, we'll be doing this session from past 1.5 months. So hi Mudit, you're there. Last time I had promised our viewers that I'll get you on the session. So आप ही इसका एक बार brief दे दीजिए कि हम लोग क्या cover करने वाले हैं, and we'll take a recap.
Okay. If you're able to hear us, please say yes on the chat.
Yeah, I think we are live again.
The network is too slow at your end.
Yes, I know that I'm facing some net issues, but ठीक है, कोई बात नहीं. We'll just close the window. We'll just switching off the video so that we have better bandwidth speed.
Yeah.
Viewers, can you hear us? Yeah, they can hear us.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minku. Thank you, Mohan. So fine. So guys, coming back, the basic idea of the session was to help you understand what exactly ICICI platform is about, ICICIdirect platform is about, and along with that, giving you a theoretical understanding of the market, the rationale behind the platform, how exactly it operates, and what is the theoretical understanding. So in our past sessions, we had covered, in the session 1, we covered how exactly to verify your account, how to log in and reset your passwords, how do you navigate the home page, how do you allocate money to your account, how to place an order, etc. In the second session, we explained about watch list. We touched upon charts and advanced charts and its features on the app on the basic level. Then we explained to you how exactly you can buy stocks, how it is easy. We covered features like MTF, we covered features like EATM. Then in session 3, we started with options, in which we covered about option chain. How do you look at option chain on the app? How do you place an order from the option chain? And how exactly flash trade works, which is basically a entry exit market feature in our app, where you can just basis the current CMP, you can get into the market. Right. In session 4, we covered basics of mutual fund. How exactly do you analyze a mutual fund scheme? How to place an order on ICICIdirect app? And what are the tools that you can use in terms of mutual fund, the research ideas, one-click mutual fund baskets, etc. On equity side, we also covered how exactly you can look at, one-click equity, where we have created baskets for you guys, and how exactly the research works. Then in session 5, we talked about Multipie, which is like one separate app for us, which is a community-based investing, which would have given you a lot of insights. And then हमने cover किया था strategy of backtesting, right? In the session 6, 7, and 8, along with Nitish and Gaurav, we covered how exactly you backtest the strategy. There are various strategies we covered. Gaurav also covered the rationale of those strategies. So this is what we covered, and we also understood how to backtest your strategy on ICICIdirect platform. Now in our session 2, where we covered charts, we had promised that we will come back with a detailed, technical session on how exactly you can read charts, how can you understand charts, and what are the features that are available on the ICICI platform for charts. So now we are going to start off with this session. This session will run through 3 sessions, Gaurav?
Yeah, 3 to 4.
3 to 4. So we have broken it down into 3 to 4. The idea of these 3 to 4 sessions are available. So the idea of 3 to 4 sessions is basically we'll be covering different types of charts. How do you go about reading them? How do you go about understanding them? Meanwhile, Gaurav, we have a question. Milind sir is asking whether these sessions are available as recording. So
yeah, every session, Milind sir, would be there in the live section. So you can go to enter the ICICI YouTube, go into the live section, and in the live section, you will find these recordings available. We do not take them down. So everything, whatever we teach, whatever handholding session has been covered till date is there available. So you guys can go back and have a look.
Right. So, Gaurav, I think, as we are going to cover charts, you can just brief our viewers what exactly are we going to cover today?
Exactly. So viewers, what we were when been doing a lot of sessions, Mudit, in past 1.5 years with Dinesh, Raj bhai, everybody. So we had this common request from everybody that they want to learn technical analysis. And if we see the social media everywhere, people are charging 10,000, 15,000, north of 50,000, even 1 lakh to teach people technical analysis. And to be very honest, that is not worth it. So we as ICICI have taken this initiative via our handholding session that we will teach technical analysis from basics, and let's see what is the response we get from our viewers. Once the basic is cleared and viewers want an advanced technical analysis session, we can do that as well. So today what we'll be doing is we'll be covering the very basic of candlesticks and charts. From there, we'll move up. So viewers, if you are here, it will be, if you guys know basics of candlesticks, and so it will be a recap for you guys. So please do not get bored. We are assuming that the viewers that we have today are somebody who doesn't understand charts. So we will be teaching them from scratch. So that is the whole idea. So it is kind of a tutorial session today for them.
Fair point. So, guys, one more thing I like to highlight, that what Gaurav mentioned, that there is a lot of money that is being generated by these teaching sessions. So that is also one of the fundamental idea from our end, right? I mean, आप लोग हमारे customers हो या फिर probably a lot of people from outside market are also joining our sessions, right? So the idea of this session is that we'll get people who understand the space and help you, get to the depth of it from the theoretical standpoint, right? Now from the practical standpoint, जैसे कि कोई कॉल ऑप्शन लेना है या फिर कोई ट्रेड लेना है, वो हम इस सेशन में बिल्कुल नहीं डिस्कस करते हैं। उसके लिए हमारा ऐप है, आप ऐप में लॉग इन कीजिए। हमारी रिसर्च टीम फ्रॉम देयर एक्सपर्टीज दे कीप ऑन गिविंग कॉल्स एंड दे कीप ऑन गिविंग ट्रेडिंग आइडियाज फॉर यू, and you can take those what do you say positions basis your risk appetite and your capital allocation.
Absolutely.
So the idea of this session is basically to give you theoretical understanding and how to use the platform. Right. So Gaurav, shuru kiya jaye?
So viewers, what we'll be covering, and this is the four idea. This is the four basic crux of today's session. That types of charts. There are different types of chart. We have got multiple charts, but our focus would be on candlestick because that is the most widely used chart. So the second part is nothing but introduction to candlestick charts. Third would be taking अभी कैंडलस्टिक है, कैंडल एक भी हो सकते हैं, मल्टीपल भी हो सकते हैं. So what we are trying to do is today's session will cover one candlestick pattern and two candlestick pattern, and in the next session we'll move to three candlestick pattern and so on. So viewers, when we have multiple candlestick, वहां पे आपको ट्रेंड लाइन बनानी जाएगी. आप ट्रेंड लाइन, सपोर्ट, रेजिस्टेंस कैसे बनाते हो, that will be a part of our second session. Today's session is basically types of chart, introduction to candlestick charts, one candlestick pattern and two candlestick pattern. So this is the whole brief. This is the index for today's session. Are we clear with this? So we'll start with types of chart, Mudit. So viewers, we've got many types of charts. So first type of chart that we have is a line chart. अगर आप line chart की बात करोगे, it is nothing but एवरी डेज क्लोज प्राइस. जैसे निफ्टी जो भी क्लोजिंग प्राइस होगा वो प्राइस का प्लॉटिंग होता है, एंड विद दैट प्लॉटिंग वी ड्रॉ लाइन. दैट इज बेसिक मैथमेटिक्स. एवरीबडी इन देयर स्कूल वुड हैव डेफिनेटली प्लॉटेड अ लाइन चार्ट. Okay, right. So first type of chart is the line chart. It is the simplest form of chart. It does nothing but connects the dots of previous day's closing. So जैसे कल की निफ्टी closing was somewhere near 21,616. उसके पहले निफ्टी closed somewhere near 21,700. So if you can draw the line chart there, वो नीचे की तरफ रहेगा. अगर आज कल के क्लोजिंग के ऊपर निफ्टी जा रहा है तो हम उसके ऊपर वाले लाइन डाल के वहां पे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं. So this is the most simplest form of chart.
So I like to add a couple of things here. First, one of our viewers is saying please schedule it always during non-market hours. सर नॉन मार्केट आवर्स में हमारे लिए भी बेनिफिशियल है. वी कैन डू इट इन नॉन मार्केट्स आवर, बट द ओनली प्रॉब्लम इज बिकॉज वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ट्रेडिंग, वी आर गोइंग टू शो यू द प्लेटफॉर्म, वी आर गोइंग टू शो यू हाउ एग्जैक्टली इट गेट्स एग्जीक्यूटेड. सो अ लार्ज पार्ट ऑफ दीज सेशंस आर केप्ट इन मार्केट आवर्स सो दैट you can understand what is happening with respect to the real data. However, if you think that you might not be able to attend all the sessions, the recordings, as Gaurav mentioned, is available. You can look at it during the non-markets hour also. And the second part on the line chart I like to say, Gaurav, is that see, whenever you get data from the market for any stock or for any index also, you get an OHLC data.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
That
we
is
will
there.
we will be covering it in the subsequent.
What you spoke about OHLC, that is viewers, OHLC is nothing but open, high, low, close. That is our second type of chart, Mudit. If you see this open, high, low, OHLC chart is nothing but left side is your close and right side is your open. We do not get into that either because ये chart दिखने में इतना है नहीं, मतलब आप candlestick में इसको better तरीके से समझेंगे. तो I'll just say कि second type of chart that we have is a OHLC chart, where OHLC stands for open, high, low, close. So because this is the second type of charts, I won't be going into depth with these charts, so I'm just moving forward quickly. Next is our candlestick chart. This is like the main widely used chart by by many technical analysts. So our main focus would be here. So for now, just understand there are how many types of chart. We have covered three charts. First is the basic line chart. Second is the OHLC chart. Third is the candlestick chart. And fourth is the Heiken-Ashi chart. Heiken-Ashi is also used by many traders. But Heiken-Ashi का problem ये होता है कि it is a very slow indicator. It is a slow lagging indicator chart बोलते हैं इसको. तो यहाँ पे you have to be a big master to actually extract trades from Heiken-Ashi chart.
Why is it called a lagging chart?
Because it is a chart which, if you see candlestick chart and Heiken-Ashi chart, if you just see the difference between the two charts, यहाँ पे आपके gap down gap up बहुत दिख रहे हैं. And if you see Heiken-Ashi chart, वहां पे आपके gap downs एक भी नहीं दिख रहे. It removes the noise, इसलिए वो थोड़ा एक lagging period में चलता है. I'll give you the details later because advanced part mein Heiken-Ashi will be one of our areas. But right now I'm just focusing on candlestick.
So guys, stay tuned. We will be covering Heiken-Ashi in detail in the later sessions. So please do join us in the next subject.
And when to initiate a trade in Heiken-Ashi, because वहां पे कोई pattern नहीं बनता है and there is a big मतलब there is what do you call there's something called as indicators that you need to involve with Heiken-Ashi, so that we'll see later.
Right.
So viewers, let us come to our main hero from these four charts. That is the candlestick chart. Okay, so I'm starting with
सौरभ सर, हमने वीडियो ऑफ करके रखा है. हमारे एंड पे थोड़ा वीडियो का बैंडविड्थ का प्रॉब्लम है, सो इसलिए आपको चेहरा नहीं दिखेगा, आपको सिर्फ स्लाइड्स दिखेगी और फोकस कीजिए आप स्लाइड्स के ऊपर.
Yes. So viewers, this is nothing but a candlestick. This is a real candlestick that we have. So we'll focus on the right hand side part first, and then I'll come to the explanation. So if you see, we've got two candles. One is a green candle and one is a red candle. Abhi isme I am pretty sure people would understand. A green candle means a green closing. वहां पे वो निफ्टी का या उस स्टॉक का प्राइस ग्रीन में क्लोज हुआ रहेगा. एंड रेड मतलब वो हमारे प्रीवियस डे के क्लोज से नीचे आया रहेगा, मतलब वहां पे गिरा होगा मार्केट या गिरा होगा
ओपन प्राइस से ना.
Yes, I'll open price. So what I'll start here is, viewers, we'll focus on the green chart first. Okay. So a candlestick has four components. One is the body. One is the body. Okay, I'm so sorry. Take a pen. Yeah. One is the body. So body is nothing but this. ये जो green, जहाँ पे हमने green color डाला है, this is nothing but the body of the chart. Then we have a shadow. Shadow is nothing but, I'll explain what is a shadow, what it happens, how it goes ahead. Shadow, upper shadow and lower shadow. Also, we have two things, that is the open price and close price. If I tell you, Mudit, 9:15 viewers, 9:15 is the time when our market opens. So suppose I say that I'll take Nifty as my barometer because Nifty is like the best thing to be taken. So 9:15 को Nifty opens at 21,600. Right. So viewers, can I say 9:15 को जो price market दे रहा है वो मेरा open price हो जाएगा at that point, whatever the price is there, that is my open price. Yes or no? And 3:30 को जो price रहने वाला है, that will become my close price. Right. Yes or no? Viewers, just be interactive with me because I want to get an idea कि आप लोग को समझ में आ रहा है कि नहीं. 9:15 को जो price रहेगा, that will be my open price, and 3:30 को जो मेरा price रहेगा, that will be my closing price. Yes or no? Perfect.
Okay, viewers, I have a question for my viewers. So viewers, ये बताइए, जो कैंडलस्टिक का एग्जांपल, जो कैंडल का एग्जांपल गौरव ने लिया, which opens at 9:15 and closes at 3:30, what kind of candle it is? Is it a 15-minute candle? It is a 1-hour candle, or is it a weekly candle, or is it a daily candle? So guys, I'll repeat the question.
Day candle. आगे आपका answer. That's right. So viewers, this body is nothing but the price difference between the open price and close price. To be very honest, open price is nothing but price जो 9:15 AM को open होता है, and close price is nothing but जो price हमें 3:30 दिखता है. Shadows are nothing but, अभी जैसे I'm taking an example, suppose I'll just give me a moment. What I'll do, Mudit, is that. Okay, I'm just sharing my screen as well. I'm just taking a chart. So let me know once my chart is visible.
ये चार्ट पे कहाँ से आएंगे गौरव हम?
ये मैं बताता हूँ, हमारे ICICI डायरेक्ट पे ही ये हम गए हैं. So viewers, is my chart visible to you guys? Just let me know. Oops. I'll just come there. So this is yesterday's candle. Let's focus here.
I don't think the chart is visible to.
It should be. Okay, is my chart visible, guys? Is it visible? No. Now is it visible? Now is it visible? Is this visible now? So this is nothing but Nifty's today's candle, that is 13th February candle. मैं डेली प्राइस के इधर आ जाता हूँ. मैं ग्रीन कैंडल हम एक्सप्लेन कर रहे थे, तो I'm taking 31st January का thing. So if you see 31st January, we saw Nifty as a green candle. I'll just mark that candle as well. This is that candle which I'm talking about. I've just arrowed it down. Okay. So Nifty, what happened on 31st January, opened at, if you see ऊपर की तरफ indicator, just keep your eyes here. Just keep your eyes here. Okay. So if we see O price, Nifty opened at 21,487, right? And it closed at, जहाँ पे C लिखा है, it closed at 21,725. Can you guys see this? Where I've marked my thing, O to 21,487 and closed 21,725. Is this clear? So can I say my open price and my close price ka difference will be my body? So can I say my open price and close price had almost approximately 250 points ka difference, and my close price was higher than my open price? That is why I've got a green candle. Till date, is this okay, guys? Is this okay? Perfect. That's right. But there is one more thing that has happened. That is nothing but the high and low. If you notice here, there's something called as H, which is 21,741. And there is something called as low, which was 21,448. So during the day, from the close price or open price, जो भी डे का मूवमेंट होता है वो हमारे शैडो में कैप्चर हो जाता है. Is this clear? How are the shadows created? Shadows are nothing but if my Nifty opens at 21,600 or 600 level, and वो during the day उससे नीचे चले जाता है, and it moves up from there, and कोई एक हाई मार्केट फाइनल प्राइस पे क्लोज होता है, तो ओपन और क्लोज प्राइस के अलावा जो ऊपर की तरफ और नीचे की तरफ प्राइस बनती है, वहां से हम एक शैडो बनाते हैं. तो शैडोज आर नथिंग बट विच इंडिकेट दैट व्हाट वाज द इंट्राडे मूवमेंट ऑफ दैट प्राइस while it opened and closed. एक प्राइस फिक्स्ड है और उसके ऊपर या नीचे कहीं गया है, तो वो हम लोग हमारे शैडो में कैप्चर कर लेते हैं. तो इज दिस क्लियर गाइस? व्हाट इज ओपन, व्हाट इज क्लोज, व्हाट इज अ शैडो?
राइट.
ठीक है. वही जो चीज हमारे OHLC कैंडल में आती है, ओपन लो हाई क्लोज, दैट इज व्हाट वी हैव. सो एवरीबody please keep this thing in mind. You will have 4 components in a candlestick, that is open price, high price, low price, and your close price. Is this okay? So let us come to the red candle. So if I take this red candle, I'm just erasing the drawing of previous green candle. I'm focusing here. I'll just draw it. I'm focusing on this red candle. So अब हम इस red candle के ऊपर अगर फोकस करें, तो इसका ओपन प्राइस was 21,921. Its close price was 21,761. Now my open price is greater than my close price. That is why I'll have a red candle, because मैं ऊपर से नीचे जा चुका हूं, and I have got some shadow that is high of 21,963 and a low of 21,727. That is why I've got a shadow जहां पे मेरे क्लोज प्राइस के नीचे भी निफ्टी गया था और ऊपर आ गया. That's how it is made.
Right.
Viewers,
one question I have. I mean, does the length of the shadow or the wick indicate the volatility in the market?
Yes, absolutely. If there is a higher wick, it indicates that we have seen a higher volatility in the market. वो हम लोग आगे जाके समझेंगे कि when you have a long shadow, what does that even indicate, and why these candles, these long shadows are important for us? Because if you see that red candle which I'm focusing on, उसके left में जो candle है, there's a green candle, but it has a very high wick. It shows that the selling pressure was very high on that level, and we have seen a closing. It is a green, definitely it is a green closing, but it is indicating that selling pressure was very heavy there. That is why long shadows indicate the volatility of the index in that particular day.
Right.
That we'll see ahead. Right now, our focus is on explaining them what do we mean by a candle.
Right.
Viewers, candle, this is the daily candle because हमने 9:15 to 3:30 का टाइम फ्रेम लिया है. Are we clear with how a candle is formed? Open price, high price, low price, close price. Okay.
Yeah. Gaurav, a couple of people are asking how do you open this chart? So एक बार login करके पूरा दिखा दो आप, है ना?
Okay, ठीक है, मैं दिखा देता हूँ. Just give me a moment. So what we do, viewers, is like you log into your.
So log out and then
I'll log out and do that. ठीक है. I'm logged out. I'm just logging off. I'm not able to log out. Yeah, I think my net is slow. So this is, I've logged out successfully. If you go to the login side, you will have this open. You'll have this home page, yeah, login page. You just have to put your user ID and your password. I've set a pin here instead of a password.
Right.
So OTP आ रहा है यहाँ पे मेरे लिए. And once I get my OTP, yeah, so I've got my OTP. 705. I've entered. So I have opened this. So viewers, just see this. You see something called as a watch list here. You can click on the watch list. You can click on the watch list, and on the right hand side, you can see this chart, which is already there. We are talking about Nifty chart, and just to open it, largen this up. I just click on this pop out button. There's a pop out chart button here on the right hand side.
Right.
You can just click there. It just takes you out, and this is nothing but your trading view. This is as good as your trading view platform because we have a tie up with trading view. आपको सीधा सीधा वो chart दिख जाता है. Is this clear, viewers? How to get the. अरे I logged out यार, मतलब it takes time. That's common issue नहीं है यार, वो आप do not get into that detail, bro. Okay, is this clear, everybody? Perfect. So right now my focus is on daily chart. We'll be focusing on daily time frame. We have got different time frames in the market. So I'll just show you what are these different time frames. So I've dropped down. If you go here, wait, I'll just help you out with that. How to decide your different time frame. So there is a button called next to the plus chart. If you see, there is a button D. D stands for daily. D stands for daily. So from there we can choose multiple time frames for us. So you can just drop it down. So you'll get daily, weekly, monthly. Once I drop down from there, we see daily, weekly, monthly. You can see 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour. You can see 5 minute, 10 minute, 15 minute, 30 minute, right from 1 minute to different minutes. So 1 minute to 30 minutes, 1 hour to 4 hour, 1 day, 1 week, 1 month. So these are our different time frames. Why are these time frames important? That we will definitely cover in the advanced side, because for an intraday player, he would want to wait for he would want to wait he would not want to wait for the daily candle close. He would want to take his positions during that 9:15 to 3:30 time frame. So on what time frame does he work? And what time frame does a normal positional guy works? It depends on his or her trading style. So right now my focus is on daily because this is a basic session. We want to show it to you guys. We'll take the basic first and then we move on to this advanced time frame chart. Is it okay? So I'll come back to my PPT now. We'll be switching from PPT to this platform because a lot of things we'll look at in the live market as well, from where you guys can understand the pattern and the candlestick that we're discussing. Okay, so I'm coming back to my PPT now. Anup Mohan said, no, you cannot combine them because if you see 1 week is nothing but 7 days, we have got 5 trading days. So 1 week captures your entire 5 day ka movement. 1 month is nothing but almost 22 days. So your 1 month chart will capture the price action of 22 trading days, and 1 month will capture your 1 week ka price action, that is 4 weeks. So these charts automatically combine them. So for weekly, we'll have 5 days price action. For monthly, we'll have 22 days or 4 weeks ka price action combined together. So that's how they automatically combine. So this is what we were discussing. That is nothing but our components of a candlestick. That is open price, close price. The wicks. I hope wicks are clear, open price is clear, and your close price is clear. So whenever your open price is less than your close price, you will have a green candle. Whenever your open price is greater than your close price, you will have a red candle. And wicks are nothing but which shows price movements of your stock in that particular day, where it has made a high or a low from its closing and opening price. Is this clear, everybody? Perfect. So this is nothing but this is the write-up for what does the body mean, what does body stands for, and what does fix stands for, and open and close price stands for. You guys can just read it. You can just go through it. I'll give you all 1 minute to have a look at just to read these pointers, and then we'll move on. Once you're done, let me know. So body is a rectangular area between open and close price. Color indicates bullishness or bearishness. Wick is nothing but your upside and downside, and open price is nothing but your price at 315 and 330 and 915. All right. So I'm moving ahead with this chart. I hope you guys have gone through this. So what we'll be discussing right now is one candlestick pattern. So our focus would be one candlestick pattern. This candlestick that we will be discussing is a doji candle. So you guys can do one thing. I'll just take this out. Doji candle. If you have any notebook or something with you guys, please take it out, because I'll do a lot of dictation as well today, because this would be that sort of a session. So just give me a moment. Yeah, we'll take a yellow one there. So doji candle. So doji candle is nothing but the first basic candle that we teach in the one candlestick pattern. Doji is nothing but we'll have three kinds of doji pattern that I'll take care. But doji happens when your open price, ideally your open price is equal to your close price. Okay, so your open price will be equal to your close price. Right now, guys, we have seen a candle which has a body where open price and close price has some difference between them. But for a doji candle, what happens is that your open price and close price should be ideally equal. So if Nifty opens at 21,600 and it closes at 21,600 only, we say that this is a doji candle which is made. So is doji clear to you guys? Your open price and your close price should be equal. But in reality, that never happens. Just always remember, your doji candle will be a very tiny rectangular body. If you see this chart, this candle, and if you see this candle, there is a difference. You can easily say our candlestick is nothing but a cylindrical formation, and this would be a very thin rectangular formation. So dojis are nothing but a thin rectangular formations where we'll have a high and we'll have a low. So usually doji looks like this. So doji will have a higher shadow and a lower body. Ideal candle has a higher body and a lower shadow usually. So is this clear? How does doji candle will look like? Your doji candle will look like something like this, which will have a high and a low. Is this clear, guys? The formation of doji? Is this clear? The basic structure, how a doji candle is different from a normal candlestick? Perfect. So doji stands for indecision. Just note this down. Doji candle is an indecision candle. It happens when the traders or the market participants do not know in which direction the market will go. Okay. Sanjeev, I'll not get into that. We'll just focus on basics because we'll have more than one session. This will be 4 to 5 to even 8 session we'll be taking to make this thing very clear. So always remember doji candle. Yes, shadow is what doji is. I'll repeat again. Your open price and your close price will be almost identical for a doji. So that is why you will have a small body and you will have higher shadows indicating the price movement that day कि वो ऊपर भी गया है नीचे भी गया है but it has come down and closed near our open price. So that's how a doji looks. Sorry for my drawing. I'll just draw it again here. Your doji would be something like thin rectangle and higher shadows. So doji stands for indecision. So now why will indecision happen in the market? Can we say that the market doesn't know where to go, whether it will go up or whether it will go down? Nobody has an idea right now. This generally happens. And wick means no wick is nothing but the high and low. I'll get there. I'll get there. Shadow and wick means same. Yeah, shadow and wick both near a what do you call an important event that is going in. So we may have yes, indecision on both buyer and seller side. That is right, Rishi. So indecision will come when there is an event, when there is right now we had this event of budget. We'll have okay. There's no audio. Hello, viewers, can you hear me? Am I audible, viewers? Okay, great. So indecision happens when during the event. One is during the event. Second is when there is a larger uptrend and यहाँ से market ऊपर जाएगा कि नीचे जाएगा, that is the question. Or we have a lot of correction. We have a big correction in the market, and now whether the correction is getting over or not, there we can say there will be indecision ki should we short more or should we wait for a reversal. So usually indecision happens on both sides, from the buyer's side as well as the seller's side. So this is this is what doji candle indicates. We've got many doji candles, three types of doji candle. Please make a note of it. I'll just erase the drawing. Okay, the three type of doji candle. One is a normal doji. Please note it down, guys. One is a normal doji candle that we have. Second is a gravestone doji. One is a normal doji. Second is a gravestone doji. And third is a dragonfly doji. So are these names clear? Normal doji, we call it doji. Second is a gravestone doji. And third is the dragonfly doji. Three types of doji candles are clear. So this is our standard doji, where open and close would be as close as to each other. Once I'll change my pen. Yeah. So our open and close price are almost identical. We'll have shadows, we'll have the upper shadow and we'll have the lower shadow as well. So this indicates our normal doji. Next is a dragonfly doji. So if you carefully noticed here, your lower shadow is higher than your upper shadow. Your lower shadow is higher than your upper shadow. This is the differentiation for a dragonfly doji. This is also known as the long leg doji. Long leg doji because we have a lower wick, higher lower wick compared to our upper wick. So that is why it is known as long leg doji or a dragonfly doji. And the third type of doji that we have is the gravestone doji. Here, your upper shadow will be higher than your lower shadow. Are these three doji patterns clear to you guys? One, we have a standard doji where we have indecision. Your upper wick and lower wick will almost be equal. Second is our dragonfly doji, where your lower wick will be longer than your upper wick. And third is the gravestone doji, where your upper wick will be longer than your lower wick. Now, from the name itself, I'll just focus on Dragonfly Doji and Gravestone Doji. From the standard, the first part is normal. It is showing indecision. What can I say about a Dragonfly Doji? I'm just erasing the drawing for a bit for timing. Okay. Can I say this stock made a certain low, and now from a low price it has moved up and closed somewhere near its open? So can I say here we had buyers coming in, and the stock price which made a certain low was pushed up, and the buyers have taken control over here? Can this thing suggest? Can I say that? Yes. So a dragonfly doji usually suggests that the buyers have taken over right now from the sellers, and that is why the prices from a lower point has moved up almost near its closed open and closed price. Color, there's a good question from Saurabh. He's asking, color matters? No, the color doesn't matter. You can have a green long leg doji as well. You can have a red gravestone doji as well. So please do not get into the color thing. Our main focus should be the length of the wick. So in this case, in Dragonfly Doji, I can say buyers have taken control and they have pushed the price of my stock or my index above a certain level, which is indicating that the buyers are heavy here. Indecision ke time pe bhi my buyers are heavy here. So we can say that there can be a positive momentum in the market or going ahead. This is just a indication, not a confirmation. I'll get into the confirmation thing later, but a long leg doji usually is a bullish signature, is a bullish sign. So whenever we see a dragonfly doji, can we say there is a bullish indication coming in the market? Yes or no? Right now, Arun, we are focusing on daily time frame. Whatever I'm explaining, viewers, please take it with reference to your daily time frame only. Perfect. So similarly, can I say for a gravestone doji, can I say the sellers have taken over from the buyers, and that is why the price which was quoting at some high level has come down and moved down to a lower level? Can we say that the difference between the dragonfly doji and a gravestone doji is nothing but a dragonfly doji indicates a positive momentum which may be taken over. A gravestone doji says that the sellers are very heavy, are taking control over the price, and they have pushed the price of my stock down, and that is why my stock has gone down. Is the difference between standard doji, dragonfly doji, gravestone doji clear? Now let us see this sort of a pattern in the Nifty's time frame. Let us find doji in Nifty's time frame and let us understand what happens when we encounter a doji. All right. So this session, guys, I'll be mixing up with, I'll be showing the theoretical part of that pattern. Also, we'll go to the live market, see the chart as well. Oh yes, I think it's the Rahul. Yes, that's right. There's a mistake there. I think उससे हो गया, but ठीक है. Just don't focus on this. Just focus on my what you call explanation. That will be better. So viewers, I'm moving to the chart right now of Nifty. So if you see Nifty, is my chart clear? Let me know if it's visible. Is my chart visible? Just focus. Just have a look here. Can I say this is a do? Is this can be a gravestone doji, because my open price and my close price was almost identical, and we had a market which went up, and we saw market coming down. This happened 2 Fridays back. So can I say the sellers took over from us, from the buyers, and they pushed the price down from a certain level, and we have encountered a gravestone doji. So can we say indecision in the market is there, but our bias would be that the sellers are heavy here because price was quoting at some X price, which ended up going down, and from there, if you can see, we were at 22,126 in Nifty. Now we are at 21,657. Obviously, from 22,100 to 21,650, we have seen approximately downside. So can I say whenever this pattern, you can find this pattern, you would see a seller getting heavy because this is a gravestone doji. I'll just note it. I'll just say GD here. Is this clear? Can you identify such type of pattern, a gravestone doji, from now? Whenever you see a higher upper shadow and an identical buy and sell, buy and open and a close price. Now just have a focus. Just keep a focus here. Inverted hammer, Manish, no. Inverted hammer is also a concept. I'll just come to inverted hammer post doji. Let me just focus on doji. If we see the second chart, can I say this is a theoretical dragonfly doji because open and close price is almost identical. It is flat and we have a long leg below and there is no chance of a body seen there. Can we call this a dragonfly doji? Yes or no? Viewers, yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes, this is a, yeah. Okay. So what happens is like people be asking me ki, what should you do? No, it is not. It is a wait, let me just clear everything out. Can I say this is nothing but a long leg doji where my lower shadow is higher than my upper shadow and open and close is almost identical? Because if you see the open and close of this candle, the open price for this candle is 20,929. The close price is 20,926. 3 point difference. Okay. So this is the example of a dragonfly doji that we have seen. And this is an example of a gravestone doji. Okay. Just remember one thing, guys. You will never find ideal pattern formation. You will have to look out for those things. Here, for index, this is a very small body and a very high upper shadow. That is why we are calling this as a gravestone doji. Uh, Inverted hammer. This is one of an example of inverted hammer. Once were asking this because it has a somewhat a higher body. So body is the differentiation between that. We'll come there. Next part is it can be a hammer. Yes, it can be a hammer. But if you see I'm taking it as a gravestone doji because the body is smaller. For your hammer, I'll tell you what how does a hammer look because next part is there. I just wanted to focus on doji. Can I call this as a long leg doji and this as a gravestone doji? We'll see more examples. Let me scroll the chart. Let me just scroll the chart for your for more examples on doji. Me see here. Can I say this is my body is identical, my open and close price is almost identical, and we have a long leg here. This can be a doji, not a hammer. There's a certain condition for a hammer which is to be satisfied. That is why I'm not calling this as a hammer, but a doji. Can I call it as a long leg doji? Indecision, but we have a higher shadow, and there can we see there was some reversal from there. Some reversal from there because there was indecision, but buyers came in and later we saw some sort of a momentum on the upside. Perfect. This is just an example that how are these formed, these patterns are formed and how to spot them in the chart. There is no way that you will take a trade based on spotting one doji or something, but doji will give you an idea that market is indecisive. Market, if there is a gravestone doji, it will say market is indecisive and sellers are heavy. If there is a long leg doji, that is a dragonfly doji, it will say that market is indecisive, but there are buyers in the market, so we may expect some positive momentum going ahead. But these are not confirmation. Again, repeat, you do not take your trade based on one candlestick pattern. You always need a confirmation to your previous candle, then and then only you take any trade. So I'm just speaking about identifying doji in the market. So let me see if I can change the chart and move to some other chart and uh, so let me take Bank Nifty, if I can take Bank Nifty. Okay. Today, if you see, we are almost forming a doji. Today's pattern in Bank Nifty is clearly a doji. Open price, we are trading near open price only, and we are seeing upper shadows and lower shadows made. But 330 ko ye pattern close hoga, so we need to see that. Okay. Can we say that this is a indecisive doji? This is a indecision candle. Doji is made here. Can we say this is doji? We had an uptrend, but here there is indecision. So there is an indecision in the market. If you see this, there is an indecision in the market, that buyers and sellers don't know what is happening. Are you able to spot this? So your homework for the day would be, should we refer all these candle patterns? Yeah, you can refer to anything. That is the beauty of our. Can we call this as a doji? Because we have a long leg doji, we have a long leg shadow, and almost an identical open and close price. Many people would call it as hammer, but hammer ka there is a condition that should be satisfied. So yeah, doji is plus. Plus means doji. You can say that, but I will not say clear plus, because long leg and gravestone doji are different from plus. So is this clear, guys? Doji is clear. Doji is nothing but indecision candle. Whenever you have a longer upper shadow and a body, that would be your gravestone doji. And whenever you have a longer lower shadow and a body, that is a long leg doji. And whenever these dojis are formed, we can see something. So I'm moving ahead because I have a lot more to cover, and we'll come to practical examples as well. So I will not keep my session only based on theory. We'll definitely come to charts, try to identify those patterns and move ahead. All right. Great. So this is doji is clear for us. So if you can see, I have identified some patterns in doji. So these are two chart patterns that I had identified. So this is March 2022, when, if you remember, during the Ukraine crisis, we had Nifty going down, Ukraine-Russia crisis, and I think this is where we saw that move going down. We hit a low of 15,500 something. But see, you had a indecision here. We had an indecision candle here. So it means that selling may complete now. We may not see further selling from here. Whether we go up or not is a different thing. So I've always told you, always spot doji as your indication whether we are getting whether the price will move up or down. Next candle always becomes important. So next to doji, after a doji is formed, just spot what is your next candle. After this doji, can I say there was a bullish candle which was made? Can I say there was a bullish candle which was made? So it shows that this selling was absorbed here and we had a bullish candle here. So from here, we may expect a upside, and see, that is what happened. We had a downtrend. We had an indecision candle. Next candle gave me a confirmation. Next candle was a bullish candle. And once that candle was made and confirmed, I can see a bullish trend in the market. Are you guys there with me till here? Are you guys okay? And can I say this Nifty candle was almost a long leg doji, because my lower shadow is greater than my upper shadow. So this was a dragonfly doji pattern, which was indicated in Nifty. And from there, we saw an up move all the way till 18,200 level. Perfect. Next, come to this pattern of Tata Motors. So if you go way back in March 2021 on daily time frame of Tata Motors, you will see this pattern being formed there. So can I say there was an uptrend, and here can I say there was an indecision in the market, because this was a gravestone doji, because I had a longer upper shadow, smaller lower shadow, and no body absolutely. So can I say there is an indecision in the market there? Again, okay, I'm sorry, I need to erase it. Sorry, because there is a doji there as well. उसके बाद भी doji हुआ है. So we had a gravestone doji indicating that there is indecision in the market. There is a long leg. There is a gravestone doji made there, means sellers are moving in. So I may see a downtrend. But is there a confirmation yet? No. There is no confirmation yet. Next candle is also a Doji. It is also indicating that yes, there is no confirmation. There is still indecision in the market. But my third candle, if you see my third candle, it gave me an indication that yes, there were two indecision candle with one gravestone Doji. The moment I had a red candle, it gave me a confirmation that the prices may move down, and see from there we saw a downside all the way till 280. So from 360 we moved down to 280. That is almost 80 points fall on 360 rupees. It is what, almost 20% downside. So Tata Motors went down by more than 20% there, approximately, not 20%, 10-15%. But Doji candle helped somebody who would have been trading in this stock, understanding that yes, there is indecision in the market. Let's wait for my further confirmation. Once the confirmation was there, people either book their profits, people either go short or buy puts and try to make money on the downside of the market. So guys, we have covered three types of Doji, and we have seen their examples live in Nifty, and the two examples that I've plotted in my explanation. Is Doji clear? So our first part, yeah, I'll repeat again. I'll repeat, Swapnil. Assuming your name is Swapnil. So Doji, we have three types of Doji. Doji is a indecision candle. Doji with indecision means we don't know whether the price will move up or down after a trend. So here we had a trend. We had a downtrend on the left side. We saw long leg Doji, that is Dragonfly Doji, which will have a higher lower shadow and a lower upper shadow, something like this. And we need to wait for a confirmation. That is the next candle. Next candle was a green candle. I'm sorry, I'm using red pen here. We saw a green candle, which gave me a confirmation that there are buyers in the market and I can buy the price and buy this stock or script, anything. And from there, I moved up. In this side, in Greystone Doji, we'll have a longer upper shadow and a smaller lower shadow, something like this. Ulta plus or Ulta Jesus ka sign. And we wait for a confirmation. Here there was a confirmation after the second candle, and once that confirmation was there, I could have exited and moved ahead. So this is what Doji is. This is what the first part of one candlestick pattern gets over here. That is Doji. I hope you guys have made a note of it, and if you have, so let's move on to the next pattern, or the next type of candle in the one candlestick pattern, that is hammer. People were talking about hammer. We'll come to hammer after this. Okay. Is this clear? Viewers, are you guys with me? Can I start with hammer? I'll just give me a minute. I'm just having water. I don't know what the time is. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. Hammer. What does a hammer indicate? Hammer is also a reversal pattern, just like Doji. Just like Doji, hammer is also a reversal pattern. Hammer is a bullish reversal pattern. So we have got two types of hammer, a hammer and an inverted hammer. So we'll first focus on hammer. Hammer is nothing but it will have a body. Always remember, it will have a body. The size of the shadow should be minimum 2x of the body. Okay. So this is the condition for a hammer. So you cannot call anything a hammer. Your hammer ka shadow should be minimum 2x, twice the size of your body. Is this clear, guys? A hammer can have a upper wick as well, but it should not have a higher upper wick, something like this. No, it should have a very lower wick. It should not have a long long shadow as well. It should only have a small, very minimum shadow, means something like this would do, but not more than this. So your hammer should have a lower shadow, which should be minimum 2x of your body. So if your body is 10 point का body है, तो ये आपका minimum 20 points होना चाहिए. उसके बिना आप इसको hammer नहीं बोल सकते हो. It should have a very lower upper shadow. It cannot have a higher upper shadow, or else it will again get into that term of a doji. because you have equal upper and lower shadow and a body. So this will not be called as a hammer. If something like this happens in the market, this will not be a hammer. This will never be called a hammer. Your hammer should be something ideally, if you would have seen a sledgehammer, right? I hope everybody would have seen a hammer in their life. So your sledgehammer, koi aap indication samajh lo. So it should always have a body and it should always have a wick, which should be twice the size of its body. That is the condition for hammer. What does a hammer suggest? Hammer suggests a price reversal, because since we have a lower shadow, can I say that buyers, there was a low made here, buyers came in and pushed the price up, buyers came here and pushed the price up. So there is an indication that there is a support here, or the buyers have come in here, the selling may get absorbed. Yes or no? Viewers, are you guys there? Yes, no, yes, no. I'm waiting for your responses, guys. Yes. So hammer condition is very clear. Hammer, okay, somebody is not clear. I'll again repeat. I'll just take a eraser. Hammer is something which will have a body, can have a green body or a red body. It is okay. And will have a lower wick, will have a larger lower wick. The condition for this lower wick should be that the size of this wick should be twice of our body. So it should be 2x of the body. Okay. Hammer would be something which will have a lower wick, which will have a body. Condition is the size of the lower wick should be twice of that body. Rishi, did you get this? Jasmine, did you get this? Now is this clear? You should have a body and a lower wick. Your lower wick's size should be twice of your body. Hammer can have an upper wick, but that upper wick should be very minuscule. छोटा होना चाहिए. इसके ऊपर इतना सा चल जाएगा. But अगर ज्यादा होगा तो problem हो सकता है. It should not have a higher upper shadow. It should have a lower upper shadow. If there is something like this does not qualify as a hammer. A hammer is something like, ideally it should be like this. If not, then this should be somewhere minuscule. थोड़ा minuscule चल जाएगा. Is this clear, everybody? Perfect. Perfect. Hammer size, color doesn't matter. It can be green, it can be red. सब कुछ चलता है, कोई problem नहीं है. सब कुछ चलता है, कोई problem नहीं है. ये ऐसे भी चल जाएगा. What does a hammer indicate? Hammer is a reversal pattern. So always remember, if your favorite stock is in some downtrend, always try to spot hammer. Always try to spot hammer. I'll show you a hammer right now in this PPT. Then we'll move to our Nifty ka chart as usual, or some stock ka chart, which we'll see. But right now I'll show you a hammer. Okay. राइट हैंड साइड को भूल जाओ. प्लीज नॉट फोकस ऑन द राइट हैंड साइड. ये वाले साइड को आप फिलहाल के लिए भूल जाओ. वील कम देयर, वो अभी नहीं देखेंगे. जस्ट फोकस हियर. दिस इज एलटीआई माइंट्री का चार्ट. This is LTI Mindtree, I think way back in 2019. So LTI Mindtree was in downtrend. There was a downtrend here. Can you see this hammer here? Can you see this? ये एकदम परफेक्ट रेड हैमर बना है. मैं आपके लिए बड़ा इसको मैग्नीफाई करके बताने की कोशिश करता हूं. It is something like this. Can I say it is once, just a minute, guys. Just give me a minute. My iPad's charger has gone for it. Battery गया है. एक second. Okay, I am back. Okay, so can I say, can a hammer have a small upper wick on top? Yes, very minuscule, sir. It should have a very minuscule upper wick, or else it does not qualify as a, hammer. I'm just, yeah, for people who are not able to see this or see it properly, I'm just trying to magnify it via my drawing. So this is what it is showing. Can you see this? At least can you see the drawing that I've made? So you guys can go back, go to LTI Mindtree's April-May 2019 ka 2009 year ka chart. Into 2019, in the month of May, LTI Mindtree had made this pattern. Okay. That is May 2019. May 2020, in the year 2021, in the month of May. Year 2021 in the month of May. Okay, perfect. So we made a hammer here, and we had a confirmation green candle. Almost, I'll just wait for this. We had one more confirmation of a green candle. And after that, can you see the price never broke the low? The price never broke the low of this hammer. And from there, we have only seen an uptrend, an uptrend, an uptrend, an uptrend, an uptrend. So this stock, which was in a major downtrend, because from 4395, it came all the way to 3550. It made a hammer, it gave a confirmation signal, and from there, it started moving up. Is this clear, guys? So a hammer, I'm coming to my previous slide. Just give me a moment. A hammer, a hammer is nothing but a reversal candle. A hammer is nothing but a reversal candle, which is used to identify reversals. So what happens? There is a downtrend. If there is a downtrend, and then there is a hammer which is made. All right. And there you need a confirmation candle of an uptrend. So what people do is, when they spot hammer, they take the low of the hammer as their stop loss. And if there is a confirmation made, a green candle made here, and there is an uptrend, they buy the stock with the stop loss of the low of that candle. So whenever there is a reversal signal, a hammer is made and there is a confirmation, you take low of that hammer as your stop loss. And from there, you buy and you move on. So that is how hammer helps us in identifying a reversal in the market. Is this clear? Almost same. It should be almost same. Or see, with like, see, this session is the first session, guys. So I can understand your queries. But what we'll do is, when we move on with the sessions ahead, you guys will catch up. For today, just focus on what I'm saying. In the next session, come back. Then we'll take the query. Works? Because I have to cover. It is already 1 o'clock. So what I'll do is, I'll have to stop here. But what we'll do is, from next session, we'll try to make this session a 2 hour session or something. And from there, we'll move from there, we will try to stretch the session now, because 1 hour is too less for us to complete this. So we'll do one thing: 1 hour in the market hours and 1 hour post market hours, something like that. We'll work out. But today we'll have to stop near hammer. So hammer is nothing but your reversal pattern, where there is a downtrend. When we see a downtrend, we see a hammer. Condition of hammer is the wick should be twice of the body. Next candle is a confirmation candle. If there is a green candle, people usually buy with the stop loss of that hammer, the low of the stop loss at low of that hammer, and from there they take their buying position. So we covered 3 dojis and we covered hammer. There is one more part of hammer which is to be covered, which I'll cover in the next session. Always just remember, the hammer that I have covered here is a hammer made in downtrend and not in uptrend. So this that just explain, this hanging man is also a hammer, but it is made during an uptrend, not an downtrend. And a proper hammer is made in a downtrend. So I'll what is the timeline that we should look? Balbir sir, right now just focus on daily time frame. Daily time frame. Okay, right now. So viewers, I'll just stop here, but I think I'll have to increase the time frame of this session. Hope you guys liked the session that we have taken today, and I'll make sure that we do a 2 hour session rather than a 1 hour session, and cover all the basics of technical analysis that I could cover. Okay, I'm stopping my presentation. I'm just coming on screen. Whew. So hopefully you guys are clear with what we have seen today. We'll get back. We'll be joining next Tuesday, and that would, sorry, my internet is not good. I've joined from my phone's Wi-Fi. Okay. Okay. So see you guys next Tuesday, and there will be a longer session, more than 1 hour, and it will be just one thing, sir, to everybody. We will try to make sure that we cover everything in technical analysis so that you guys don't have to go out and pay money to somebody and get into those furu thing. This is the initiative from ICICI Direct, and we'll be doing that. All right. So thank you for joining today. I hope you guys loved it. We'll see you guys next Tuesday with a longer session. All right. Thank you.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon to never miss an update from ICICI Direct.